This is Eagle Owl, and today we're going to talk about Darius Slay. He was cut, but will he be back? We're going to talk about it. Also, we got to talk about LeSean McCoy glazing. Yes, he's glazing Deebo Samuels. And lastly, we're going to talk about Saquon Barkley, how he's just ready to go. But let's get straight into it. But before we hop into the main topics, we got to talk about Howie Roseman, man. Howie Roseman, he decided to cut up on the interview, I believe, with Todd McShay. He was talking about how I feel to win the first Super Bowl and the second Super Bowl. Well, let me play this clip.
Is this PG rated or PG 13?
Whatever you want.
Whatever rated. Yeah. So I'd say like the first one's almost like. Can I say this, Bob?
Yes,
Can we delete this? Is this live? You don't know what I'm saying? You don't know
No,
what
this is the best part. You can be you.
It's almost like the first time you have sex. You're so glad you had sex. It's not even the quality of it. The second
Perfect.
time,
That's actually great.
The second time, it's like, wow, I could actually have fun and enjoy this. And so I would say, and Bob just had sex for his first.
I love Howie Roseman personality. Really funny guy. Comparing the Super Bowl to sex is pretty hilarious by Howie Roseman. But you gotta love him, man. He's gonna do anything and everything to make this team better. So again, shout out to Howie Roseman. A lot of these other GMs, I see they more dry, try to stay out the way. But Howie Roseman love to have fun with the media. So salute to Howie Roseman. But a move Howie Roseman made yesterday, which shocked people outside of the Eagles community. But you guys been watching me or any Eagles content creator, we seen this coming. Darius Slay was officially cut. So it's designated for a June 1st cut. So we save about 4.3 million, if I'm not mistaken, against the cap. Now, what does this mean? So this happened a couple years ago with Darius Slay. Remember with the CJ Gardner-Johnson thing, Bradbury, Slay, who we was going to bring back. CJ Gardner-Johnson ended up going to Detroit, and we brought back Bradbury and Slay. But we cut Slay at that time to save money against the cap. Slay even knew himself this was coming because if you watch my guy Philly Mike, he had an interview with Slay. He talked about it in his videos here and there. He'd be like, yeah, I talked to Slay after the interview. He was like, yeah, basically the year coming up is my last year because how the cap, and you know how GMs are with the cap. So Slay seen this coming. The fans basically seen this coming. Now, what does this mean? Do we sign back Slay? And what do I think? So, according to Derek Gunn, there's still a possibility. John Clark said there's still a possibility that he would come back. It's like a part of me is like, yes, bring him back because what he did, and he had a really good year. But there's a other side of me. It's like, just let the young guys play, man. Let them play. Because how long you going to keep Keely Ringo sidelined? Do we sign Isaiah Rodgers back, who was a pretty good help on the team? He played 36% of the snaps. That's really good for a backup cornerback. Do we give him an opportunity to start? Even though Slay had a great year, he still got them legs. He could still move. But at the same time, is it time to rip the Band-Aid off? Is it time? But at the same time, you losing a captain. A voice in the locker room, a mentor if he decides to walk. Now, some of the other guys ready to take that role, like a CJ Gardner-Johnson? Is he mature enough to take that role? I don't know. Quinyon to me is too young. He'll be going into year 2. Cooper's too young. He'll be going into year 2. Isaiah Rodgers haven't been in Philadelphia too long. He'll be going into year 2. Keely Ringo, he's young, so you'll really have a lot of young guys. So again, do like Reed take that spot to be the captain and the voice? I believe it should be CJ Gardner-Johnson. I thought he should have been captain last year, but I don't know. But you losing a lot with Slay, a pretty decent player, a good guy on and off the field, mentor. Talk to any of the young cornerbacks on the team. They would say, yes, he's a mentor. Hell, before Quinyon was drafted, he was talking about Slay in the, highest light and how he would like to learn from Darius Slay. But you'll be losing all of that. But at the same time, how long do you keep Keely Ringo sideline? That's my question. That's really my question. Yeah, man, I'm kind of split. I'm split. I'll just say that I'm playing the 50 on this one. Eagle Owl usually don't play the 50, but I'm playing the 50 on this one. I'm hearing both sides, and like, I could see him coming back, see him not. I know a lot of people, oh, he's 35, this, that, and the third. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. You losing a lot. It's just not just the play on the field, but off the field and all the things he do. You'll be losing a lot. But at the same time, young guys got to play. Young guys got to play, man. And also, Slay said it's not like it's going to be an extended thing. This year coming up will be his last year for sure. So, do he want to end it in Philly? Do he go back to Detroit? Do he talk to Baltimore again? We'll see. We'll definitely see. But let's get into the next topic, man. LeSean McCoy, man, the glazing of Deebo Samuels and Jaden Daniels is absolutely insane. Insane. But let me play these clips.
I'm gonna say yes, right? First of all, before you even add Deebo to the conversation,
He was like that.
the question's about Jay Daniels, right? Is Jaden?
Daniels, will we make him the best?
I'm gonna say yes.
Over Matthew.
Before you even get to Deebo, Jay was crazy this year, right?
Yep.
And he was a rookie. That's the worst we're ever gonna see him. Making plays was almost the best player in football when the ball's in his hands. Running back or wide receiver.
Look, I get it. I get it with Jaden Daniels. He had a good year, man. But did anybody watch CJ Stroud year 2? After some tape, after some studying, it's like, okay, we can slow this guy down. And he didn't have the best year. Like, you got to give these dudes time before you put them on that pedestal. He had a last place schedule. And he did his job. He played to the highest of the highest you could play as a rookie. He made it to the NFC Championship game, and I give him kudos for that. But being the best player in the NFC, this MVP runner, this, that, and the third, now Deebo Samuels can't be stopped all of a sudden. He's the best player in the ball in his hands in open space. Did you just see Saquon Barkley with the ball in his hand in open space? Do you watch A.J. Brown with the ball in his hand in open space? Hell, do you watch like Dallas Goedert, Devontae Smith with the ball in open space? They're absolutely insane, and I get it. Deebo, he's good. He's good, but we got to stop the glazing, man. We got to cut it out. The best player in football in open space? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And this is why I'm not that fan that be like, oh, shady, this, that, and the third, trying to disregard them and, throw them to the wolves or whatever. But some of the stuff I hear, I get why fans say that. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Your team that you did the hype videos for, this, that, and the third, just won the Super Bowl. Just won the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts has put up one of the best performances. You got to say, well, we got to see Jaden Daniels, do some more. Give him another year, see how the tape is on him, and see how he see how you do his second year. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. But last but certainly not least, we got to talk about Saquon Barkley. Post a message on his Instagram, and this is what it said. So it's a picture of him with the Giants being held. I believe he tore his ACL. And then he put the story continues. God is the greatest. I'll take that as Saquon Barkley is ready to play. He's definitely ready to play. He's been talking about it forever. Hell, right after the Super Bowl, he's like, yo, let's run this back. We can repeat. So Saquon mindset, man, if the season started today, I think he'll be ready. And I'm happy he's continuing that mindset. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to play. And he's still amped up because usually after winning the Super Bowl, you can fat cat. Like, I got my Super Bowl, got my ring. Let me just chillax. But when you hear Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, like the Saquons, Devontaes, stuff like that talk to superstars, they're like, no, let's do it again. Let's do it again. So, yeah, man. That's all I got for you guys today. And hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news today? LeSean McCoy with the glazing. Also, Slate is out. And this is Eagle Owl, man.